It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
It's racist. You should call it out. Is it racist? You put a sombrero on a black man who's the leader of the House? You don't see that as racist? It's racist. You should call it out.
This is Representative Ding talking to Speaker Johnson, saying this is racist. Just call him out. Why won't you do it? Mike Johnson, why won't you do it? Call him out. Call him out. Speak the truth. But he don't.
The president is unhinged. He is unwell. What are you doing?
A lot of folks on your side are too. I don't control.
Oh my God!
A lot of folks on your side are too.
Please, that performance in front of the generals, that
I didn't see it.
is so dangerous. You know I serve on Foreign Affairs and Appropriations.
Yes.
It's a collision of those two things. Our allies are looking elsewhere. Our enemies are laughing.
I just left
You
the
have a
Speaker's
president
summit.
who
I
is,
just
you have a
left
president who is unwell. The president is unhinged. He is unwell. What are you doing?
A lot of folks on your side are too. I don't.
But y'all throw rocks too. You see this? That was like a third grade answer to her telling him, bro, you're the Speaker of the House. Say something. Do something. Okay? But y'all swung first. But he has crayons too. Why can't I have crayons? What are we talking about, Mike?
Oh my God!
A lot
are
of
you
folks
doing?
on your side are too.
Please, that performance in front of the generals, that
I didn't see it.
is so dangerous.
That performance in front of the generals, I didn't see it. What are you talking about? It never happened. Do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this? Emmanuel Lee Burns says, what makes it racist? There's a movie called Three Amigos starring white dudes. Actually, it's probably not racist at all. But what it is saying is that Hakeem Jeffries is fighting for Mexico, not America. So he put the sombrero on him to show that he's fighting for Mexico. Now, Miss Dean, she may be uninformed that it ain't really racist to a certain extent. But the fact, it may be, it's not racist, it's bigotry. But also, it's saying that he's not American, he's a Mexican, or he's fighting for Mexico, or technically the illegals who come into America that he's fighting for, that he wants to give health care to. That is what Trump is saying. But you know what, Mike Johnson, I didn't see it. What you mean you didn't see Donald Trump speaking to the leaders of the world? Are y'all serious? Y'all just be making shit up now. But we gotta see this. This the stuff we gotta defend.
Interest. You know I serve on Foreign Affairs and Appropriations.
Yes.
It's a collision of those two things. Our allies are looking elsewhere. Our enemies are laughing.
I just left
You
the
have a
Speaker's
president
summit.
who
I
is,
just
you have a
left
president who is unwell.
So do y'all believe our allies are looking elsewhere? Hey, it's another country. I forgot what country it is. He said, "Hey, I got 20,000 troops ready to fight for anyone." 20,000. We got that in Oklahoma. But people are willing to put up their 20,000 troops to help because America is not doing a damn thing. That is crazy. I got 20,000 troops. Man, what? Hey, y'all remember Harlem Nights? When they shooting machine guns and that dude come in and shoot, pow, pow. Don't shoot that little shit no more. That's that other country. Don't bring them 20,000 troops though. What's wrong with you? Come on, man. 20,000 troops. Get the fuck out of here. But that's what this come to. They can't depend on us because we can't depend on ourselves. Because look at this. The proof is there. But hey, I ain't see it. Since I ain't see it, it didn't happen. Shout out to my friend Pretty Pink Survival. She said, I didn't see it. Look at ass.
State and local officers, let's see what your DA does, because he better prosecute crimes against you, because we have your back. We know there is no ordinary day in the life of a police officer, and thank you for what you do, and thank your families. You are out here night and day. God bless you. We are here for you, and we will always be here for you. We are going to, this is long term. We are going to work hand in hand to make the most violent crime city in the country have no crime. Thank you all. God bless you, and God bless America.
All right, so I'm going to actually end it there because this is going into Memphis, and we're going to talk about Memphis because this a whole deeper conversation. I want to touch on this on something totally different. But we finna do some local government stuff. I got a plan to do something with somebody that we're going to talk about some local, not local like Oklahoma, but like, you know, close-knit. But we're going to talk about it. Because all these states in America are feeling the pressure of our government, so we have to bring in. Like just how we talked about Minnesota yesterday. We're gonna talk about Memphis. We're gonna talk about Florida and Miami. We're gonna talk about Texas. These I don't know if I really want to get into like the Portland and LA and all them old crazy, not LA, Oakland. I ain't getting it. They fucked up. But other places I do want to get into that we have real issues and we ain't just fighting poverty and crime-ridden cities and governors who are, you know, putting up with that BS. We ain't dealing like, I went to San Francisco and I seen a line of people. I was like, damn, what that line is for? And they was like, yeah, that's where people go get their syringes and stuff like that. I'm like, they go get their heroin and stuff. Like you can go get some heroin from over there? I was like, oh, hell no. And then when I was like walking down the street and it was a man just taking a dump on the street like it wasn't shit. And I was just like, mind you, I'm with the owner of the company that I was working for at the time. And I'm like, and he Japanese. I'm like, bro, watch out, it's a man taking a shit right here. Like, come on, man. Like, what is going on? And this is supposed to be my country. So, like, I'm like, bro, like, I'm there, eyes on the ground. And so I'm like, you know, we walking through San Francisco, and I see some of the damnedest shit, and I'm just like, bro. Then I have to take the BART, right? I have to take the BART through Oakland to get to Richmond. And I go through there and I'm like, these people ain't got no roofs on, and the BART sits above the houses. And I'm like, damn, these people ain't got no roofs on their houses. They got tarps over their houses. Like, what's really going on? Then you go past one part, and it's just nothing but cars. And it looked like a scene out of Resident Evil where cars just parked randomly all through the street and stuff like that, and engines taken out and Shit, I'm riding. It's like a half a mile long. It's that long. You on the bar, and it go by like that. But you like, damn. You looking down, but like, damn, look at all that shit. Yeah, yeah. So I'm not gonna talk about them. I'm not gonna talk about them cities. I'm talking about like, I might talk a little bit about Chicago because what's happening in Chicago right now is very detrimental to society, where actual black people are being detained by ICE. Black Americans, not the black Americans are being detained by ICE. There's a lot going on in this country, man. Washington D.C. is uh, it's a mess. And I'm not saying that it's racist, because it's not about race, because if you watch online, you see white people doing the damnedest things. I be like, man, if he was black, y'all would have lit his ass up. But then again, I'd be just like, well, maybe this needs to happen. Maybe they need to check themselves. Because, I mean, if I think Charlie Kirk was not a martyr for the white people. And for us to understand, for y'all to understand what happens to black people, y'all need to have a George Floyd, and the impact needs to be felt. Charlie Kirk was not a martyr for white people, because he only spoke for what we would think is a large community. Every white person don't think like that at all. So I wouldn't say, oh, no. Mm-mm. But I wouldn't say y'all need George Floyd, like how they painted him as a heroin addict or whatever like that, and a felon, and punched a pregnant woman. Not that. I'm saying y'all need. It's gonna be somebody that really means something to people, that dies unconstitutionally by the hands of maybe a police officer or something of that nature, to where y'all be like, man, I think he took it a little too far. It actually happened in Oklahoma. What happened in Oklahoma was a kid was robbing a store. And when he was robbing the store, this happened right off of I-240 in Western. The kid was robbing the store, and he came out the window. And when he came out the window, the gun dropped on the floor. And guess what? The police lit his ass up. And that family got $900,000 for it. But that nobody fought for that kid. Nobody marched in the streets for that kid. That family went right and got that money less than a year later. It might have been 2 years. Less than 2 years later, they got a check for $900,000 for their son, who was committing a crime and got shot like 20 times by the police. He was unarmed. He was coming out of the building. The gun dropped out of his waistband or wherever it came from, and he was shot like 20 times. So that's just what it is. Not saying it's right. I'm saying that's what it is. Like, that's what y'all need. But y'all missed that opportunity. So we just gonna go on to the next opportunity, what it really is. But like I said, until it's just got to be some changes in this country. It got to be a lot of changes in this country, and I hope y'all stick with me, and we're gonna go through it together, man. I might laugh and joke, but I'm gonna tell you some real shit at the same time. I might laugh and joke, but I'll never tell you a lie, unless you my girlfriend. I'll lie to you all the time. Just what happens.